So I'm going to try to make this pretty quick. I came across this video. Is a calorie, processed food experiment gone wrong? And it's a talk given by this guy. He's a scientist. And here in this part, he's talking about the scientific method, which I think you'll find a lot of people who believe in science don't know the first thing about the scientific method. Isn't that what Greta said? Trust the science. Well, trust has nothing to do with science. It's about testing, improving things to the best of your ability. But of course, science is completely corrupt, just like everything else in this world, and money talks. And money, not the data, is going to determine what your study says. That's the truth about science. So anyways, as usual, I'm more interested by the comment section. So the very first comment here, I just want to read this to you. I'd love to hear a lecture about the infiltration in nutrition science education. Lustig mentions that he goes to med school and they beat the new creed into him, but now it's everywhere. I'm finishing up my nutrition education and it's sickening. I've had to memorize what I've been taught just to pass the exams, but learn the truth elsewhere. This is science now. This is what you people believe in. You believe in science, right? You don't believe in the scientific method. You believe in capital S science. Continuing, in my studies, they're basically saying only fat people get type 2. Processed fruit juice is wonderful. Type 2 meaning diabetes. Processed fruit juice is wonderful if you don't want soda. And yes, ice cream is awesome. You got calcium and there's nuts in there, and that's good too. It's like I'm getting my degree from Sugar Industry University. It's awful. And here's the replies to that. Dude, I'm in a very similar boat. Absolutely correct. No kidding, you have to research yourself to learn the truth about nutrition and physiology. My daughter is doing her nursing program and is already frustrated by what she's being taught and what she knows to be the real truth. Your average person has no defense against this. They trust experts. They trust scientists. They can't even conceive of the fact that these lies are being deliberately taught. How the Carnegies and other millionaires infiltrated medical schools in the late 1800s and then created pharmaceuticals. I was taking some online courses in nutrition just for personal use, dude. I didn't even finish the first class. It was so bad. I was screaming inside. So I don't want to drag this out too long by reading all the comments, which I would love to do, but we're just going to leave it with this comment. Kui Sang Cheng says, the lesson is to teach your children how to cook. You can save lives. Yes. And how to shop as well. I truly feel sorry for the people who trust authority. Still at this day and time, with all the facts that we have in front of us, how many times we've been lied to, how many times money has allowed them to put out their cancerous products and market them to us, and you still trust, huh? I would feel sorry. I would feel more sorry for people, but because of how arrogant they are, it's hard to feel sorry when these people say, trust the science, trust the science. What are you, stupid? You're not a scientist. Let Darwin figure it out. They're so dumb they think that Darwin has anything to do with anything. Well, you keep trusting those scientists if you want to. The guy giving this speech is a scientist. Maybe he's one of the good ones, but maybe he's just only one of the good ones when it comes to his field. Maybe like most scientists, he takes the word of other specialists in their fields at their word. Is a calorie a calorie? Of course it's not. We need scientists to tell us this because we have no common sense left.